Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm gonna give 2 minutes. I want to do bantamweight, featherweight, heavyweight weight classes. I'm cool with the recent one right now. I don't want to do those. So I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes, get back to it. Well, in that case, I can just do one of my career matches then. Time we get done, we should be ready for ranked.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back at Bell Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and DC. This is the loudest MMA venue that I have ever been in.
John, I feel the same thing. UFC 124. When I walked out of the back with Josh Koscheck, I had never heard anything like the crowd in the Bell Center before he fought George St. Pierre. These people cheer, and they cheer loud for their guy.
Big power shot there.
Another punch to the head. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, nice job there to land the knee strike to the body, again making great use of his length in this match. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, my goodness.
Some real power shots here. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Right hook to the head, blocked.
He's got the single collar tie. Oh, big right hand.
Both guys appear to land there. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see
the biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut range.
Back to his feet. Nice job by him defensively there. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking the damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. Cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Leg kick lands, nicely done. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Fast leg kick lands.
Oh, man, I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here.
And
that was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Oh!
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the day.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water. Another shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to keep a good poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
Oh, my goodness.
Starting to do some really significant... Oh, it looks like the ref has paused the action here. Oh, he's going to call in the doctor to look at that cut.
I don't know, John. It looks bad, man. It's a bad cut. I don't know what the decision's going to be here. It can go either way.
And the blood is superficial. The face bleeds a lot. Referee comes over to acknowledge to the fighter. The fight will continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Well, I can't even relate.
Oh! Big knee to the body. Block that punch. Oh, nice. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee.
Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Final seconds. 10 minutes in the books. Well, we got to think some bonus money is coming the way of these two athletes tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Beautiful.
Back to his feet. Lands a nice 1-2. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
Single collar tie there. Immediately gets the underhook.
Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands. Nice.
Could be the beginning of the end here. All right, so the head damage continues to land, and at this point, man, gotta think the ringside... Oh!
There it is again. Look at that. Nice block.
Shot there, DC is officially what? That'll do!
That knee is nasty. That knee nasty.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here, and the wins and bonuses just continue to pile up for the budding heavyweight contender, Tom Aspinall. Truly a five-tool player when it comes to his skills, but in this particular matchup, he believes the ground game is going to be his bread and butter. He believes we're looking at a submission finish here tonight. Oh, big head kick there.
Beautiful kick. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Man, they are trading early and often. Here we go.
Let's go. This will be a good fight.
Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up there.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, so Emelianenko's elbow blocked. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to
He
adjust.
has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Nice defense there, huge block. Oh, that strike to the body, man. Straight right. Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you think of
He's absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
oh, uppercut.
Oh!
He got hurt again. He's hurting bad here. I mean, geez Louise.
Nice strike there, and oh, that. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
The reach advantage has proven so beneficial. Another punch lands.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Emelianenko. Aspinall's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Well, Sean O'Malley has been a notorious fast starter in the UFC thus far. It is something his corner has prioritized once again here tonight. Let's see if O'Malley can lead the dance and dictate the pace here early. All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts it with the left hand. And you see it on full display right now.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. All right, so a quiet, pedestrian start to this fight, DC. Maybe too much respect on both sides. What do you say?
Too much respect. And you saw it in the build-up. They were hugging at the weigh-ins. It's almost like you're watching French. You guys are here to fight. Get going. Start to implement the game plan that you worked on over the course of the last 8 weeks of the fight camp.
Straight punch. Oh, nice stick and move there by the former champion, Cody Garbrandt. This might be the best pure boxer in this bantamweight division. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
What a beautiful body kick.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some appreciable damage to his opponent's lead leg. Jab gets through for Sean. Oh, well, no surprise, the striker has come out at his aggressive best here early, really throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
He's throwing everything to end the fight, and he has to, because the longer this fight goes, his opponent has the advantage.
Well, he is a willing grappler, but no surprise, Sugar Sean O'Malley choosing to strike here tonight. And it is truly a joy to watch this man find that zone.
Well, he's willing, John, but he doesn't want to be doing it if he doesn't have to be doing it. He's one of those guys that possesses so much skill. He's so well-rounded. But that striking, his ability to cut angles and land on you before you can get to him, so high level. Sean O'Malley's a beast.
Oh, that lead right hand is money tonight. Garbrandt's eye is starting to swell shut. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Solid kick by him there. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
5 minutes in the books. right, so a huge 5 minutes turned in by him there. Good work with those leg kicks.
Real good job with the leg kicks, just really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them really picked it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, tags it with the straight. Nice job there by Cody Garbrandt. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And back to his feet. All right, so now he's going to go the taunting route. Might just want to focus on the defense.
Yeah, why not hit him back instead of dancing?
Steps his head back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful both durable, both unwilling to take a step back.
Oh, big diving punch to the head.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
O'Malley gets pounded here on the ground. The elbow there doing the damage. Oh, man, this guy's got elbows for days, huh?
He throws them up, he throws them across the body. He just has a variety of elbow attacks.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
Big ground and pound.
All right, setting up for an arm bar now. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight was done. He loves to fight on.
These ground strikes are just brutal.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Right through him. So O'Malley with a huge win tonight. So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with the heavyweight rematch. Alistair Overeem, Stipe Miocic. They fought for the UFC heavyweight title back in 2016. Some still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found out Overeem's head.
All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. boxer, this is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Now they separate.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. And a knee. Oh, beautiful jab there by Miocic. Good.
Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, and again he lands a kick to the body. Midway through round one. Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just
both of them landing massive shots. What a fight!
Miocic is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Oh, nice elbow.
Ain't much. Beautiful win there by Alistair Overeem. Continues to cross-train at different places. Finished up this shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, that's big.
Overeem's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense.
Caught that. Now there's deep.
Catches the leg here and now goes for the takedown. It's there. All right, so now we start to see some...
Oh, my goodness.
What a result in Rio, a stunner.
Yo, wow. That was nasty.
Let's go to Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so there he is, the Croatian-American Stipe.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Spaniard, Ilia Topuria, and even before he became the world champion, his Instagram bio said UFC featherweight champion. Self-belief and confidence are not issues for one of the more sophisticated fighters and athletes on this roster. He just has a wisdom and a maturity that belies his years, and that's why even in a matchup like this, he will be patient, he will be calculated, because when a window opens to close the show, more than likely, he'll close it. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume.
Jab, right hand, body shot after kicks, but a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
I mean, right away, no feeling on process. These boys just went and started fighting.
Topuria's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
That was a jab.
That was landed clean.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, and he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's... Topuria's strike attempt there is blocked. Lands the double jab. 2 minutes remain in the round. Yeah, left hook found its target.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Lands a nice jab there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us...
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
There's that left hand!
He's landing some nasty strikes.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra rest, but go finish the game.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Ilia Topuria. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Topuria gets touched by that leg kick attempt. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill. When you're so good on the ground, he's so strong.
Fades upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. They can stop very serious.
Just misses there with the left.
That one stuck in. Nice strike.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defense? Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Feels like the beginning of the end.
Stay at space. Another one. Oh! Body shot.
Big hook. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Nice jab by Ilia Topuria. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutman in the business.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Huge left. Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Lands the inside leg kick there.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Well, the book on this fighter coming in, outstanding takedowns, vicious ground and pound. To what extent are you surprised that he hasn't even shot for a single shot? And there it is!
Oh my God!
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent. But the celebration is on, one of the biggest wins in his UFC.
Massive.
Points for these fights. It's crazy. Nah, I need another weight class.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here is Dustin Poirier as round one gets underway. He said in advance of this one, this is not a street fight. I've got to stay unemotional and not just try to hurt him. I got to be defensively responsible. Easier said than done for a fighter as gifted offensively as Dustin Poirier. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Nice spinning attack there and able to land to the body. Effective jab there by Islam Makhachev. Nice liver shot lands. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, so Dustin Poirier getting off to a pretty good start tonight, and All driven by that straight left hand.
Yeah, you know, Dustin Poirier is a right-handed guy, so he's pawing at you with the right jab, and then boom, he drops that right hand. We have seen him put some of the best fighters in the world on their back with that straight left hand. Good to see that Dustin Poirier is landing it early in this fight tonight.
And he caught the kick. Oh, he catches the leg there and then works it into a takedown. High-level mixed martial arts there. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Poirier. Oh, went for the spinning kick there. Telegraphed it a little bit. No good. And now some distance as they pull apart. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Just over 2 minutes to go. Missed with that jab attempt there.
Beautiful defense, nice block.
Kashev gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback shot. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
There's a big right from Poirier.
Oh, nice right hand. Wow, both massive shot.
Oh, single collar tie here. Poirier's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat. Heard him again.
Round two next. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Poirier's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip, hopefully the cut. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Big power shot there. All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots this far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Leg gets to the target, nasty high kick lands.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those.
I can't believe he's still standing. That shot.
Quick entry to get it on a
that
single.
was a great single. Elbow deep takes him for a ride. What a high impact takedown that was. Getting them out here.
He's having his way with him here. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. And now he's got that arm under the chin. Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him shove the elbow up, John. Break the lock and get back his back to defend that rear naked choke.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. And now he's got the back. Under a minute now to go in this one. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position.
He passes to half guard.
Final seconds here. Poirier's eye now closing up. 2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Rips the body there. Just misses with the jab there. Oh, and there's that straight left for Dustin Poirier yet again. That has been his weapon of choice throughout his career, and he's got it working here in this matchup tonight.
He's got it going. You know, DP is a good fighter. The guy is a very talented mixed martial artist. When he can land that left hand consistently, he is a problem for anybody in the lightweight division, and he is showing why right now.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching out to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble. Great job getting that punch to the target.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our 3rd and final round. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. And that's the danger in the engagement there. He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Dustin Poirier. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Poirier's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Islam Makhachev gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here. Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. That's a really strong leg kick there by Poirier.
Big knee.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. Nice kick landed there by Dustin Poirier. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Immediately gets the underhook.
And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
And that underhook helping him.
Points is brutal. You know, I can't do it. I gotta do it one more time.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, if any fighter can go 10 hard fives, it's probably Max Holloway. So let us see how he approaches the early portions of this round. This is a guy who has put forth statistically the most amazing striking performance I have ever seen against Calvin Kattar. Oh, he catches the leg there and then works it into a takedown. High-level mixed martial arts there. All right, hammer fist here by Iaquinta. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Holloway's in half guard. Making all these shots count. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Iaquinta. 3 minutes to go. Holloway gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, big knee.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, significant strike attempt there. Goes to the spinning kick, but he misses. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, flying knee to the head. Pretty good head movement defensively by Holloway. Yeah, that punch was blocked. Oh, that is a huge land with the right hand for Max Holloway. I'm not sure how much more the opponent can take, to be honest.
You will not stand in there if you're getting hit in the face by those strikes with Max Holloway. When Max is throwing, it seems like he's just touching you early, but later he really starts to set down on his punches to finish fights. Oh, he didn't like that one.
And he lands yet another hook there. Flush. Nice job by Holloway. 26 total strikes have landed for Ally Iaquinta. Nice jab by raging Ally Iaquinta. Oh, great block there. round 2 is next.
Stop.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking.
Second round now, folks. Ally Quinta
Ready to fight?
versus Max Holloway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Caught that kick there. Oh, high kick.
Elbow blocked by Iaquinta. Just misses with that one. Oh, and he caught the kick. Holloway's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Great hand. Tonight, the kicks are leading the dance.
Oh, flying knee. How about the low kick there? Beautiful.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max Blessed? Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. So unable to connect on the uppercut. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close.
Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Iaquinta's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Iaquinta gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, beautiful reaction by him there, DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown, it's usually the easiest one because you don't have to go and find the takedown. You just see something, you counter and react on it, and it makes the takedown much easier.
Holloway's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 6. All right, back to the stool.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes these requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Good corner is able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed.
All right, pausing the action here, and if the referee calls for the doctor, this could very well be the end of the fight, given all that swelling around the eye.
It could be, and rightfully so. His eye is swollen shut. He cannot see his opponent. He's flailing at him. Can't find his target anymore.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Holloway's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. It's hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting.
He got hurt bad here.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Charles Oliveira, maybe the most exciting fighter, man or woman, on this roster, top to bottom. He is a finisher of the highest order, and you can be sure he will be in hot pursuit of another stoppage win here tonight.
Oh, big punch land.
Nice job striking here by Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. Outstanding UFC resume, and the striking is really starting to catch up with the grappling. Scary proposition, really, for any man in multiple divisions. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. So more output, at least in the early going. Early round action here. Charles Oliveira pressing forward, guard high, in constant pursuit of his foot.
Yeah, classic Muay Thai, man. Lifting that knee to draw out your reaction, and if you give him too big a reaction, he will start you with that beautiful left hook. The guy has tremendous power, and he sets up his strikes like not many guys in the UFC, or not many people in the UFC.
Oliveira's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Oh, nice hook.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Slips a punch. Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here.
Oh, nice combination, yes.
I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like they let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Back to his feet. chins continue to hold up.
Oh!
Under a minute now to go. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Caught the kick.
Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he, well, just like he drew it up with us on Thursday, catches the kick, counters beautifully with the takedown.
He did a great job countering with that nice takedown. Great fight IQ, seeing that kick coming and turning it into his offense.
Giannis now dealing with a cheek cut. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that. Well, I'm not sure the extent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick to sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the steal between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. Beautiful hands on this play. Another punch lands.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut,
That'll do it! I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here, and the masses have eyes fixed on one George St. Pierre. Takedown figures to be here tonight. I know that is not breaking news to the masses, but St. Pierre talked a lot about his striking and the improvements that he continues to make, especially when it comes to his jab. Feels like that's going to be the weapon that he goes to first here in this matchup.
Nice block.
Now he counters with a right hook to the head. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St. Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he does. He has a beautiful jab, and I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling back to fights, but I remember him and Josh Koscheck. The moment the fight started, bang, jab, broken orbital bone. Koscheck in Canada, fight's over. George St. Pierre does not throw a range-finding jab. He throws that jab with malicious intent.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
With the jab.
Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you kind of set your lead leg because you're trying to extend on the jab. If a person has good timing on leg kicks, they will land almost every time. So you got to be careful.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
That was a hard body kick.
All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me, when you can dead that leg with those leg kicks, you can really start to see your opponent having difficulties moving. Right now, we're at step one.
All right, late round action here, and George St. Pierre continuously working off of that jab tonight.
It's a beautiful jab, John. I mean, I remember watching him fight Josh Koscheck, and he broke his orbital bone with the first jab. This guy is a tremendous striker, wrestler, grappler. He was the evolution of mixed martial arts at a time when we still had specialists. Tonight, that jab, once again, is controlling the fight.
Pocket presence and punches and pressure and pace. It's a lot of P's, but when you're fighting Nate Diaz, you better be prepared because he is coming and he is not stopping until the final moment. All right, well, he told us in the fighter meeting he didn't want to be known for his toughness, and yet again, here we are talking about him absorbing a bunch of damage to that thigh.
Well, he's having to rely on it. Once again, it's become his calling card. And when you are known to be tough, that's a problem. You got to be more technical. Right now, he needs to find a way to change this fight, because if it continues to play out the way that it has to this point.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, next round is now. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, big shots getting through.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Double leg shot.
Oh, high amplitude slam for him there. Wow. Well, St. Pierre's in half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit and don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Takedown defense is there. St. Pierre's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Just over 2 minutes to go. St. Pierre gets tattooed by that straight punch. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last. Oh, hurt bad. Oh, nice takedown defense.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. Diaz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Trying to double up on that jab. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
And he blocks the shot there. 30 seconds to go in the round. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Slips. Shot there, DC. He is officially run. Oh, what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stung by a huge shot right before the horn. And now, a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool. And he's only got 60 seconds to recover here, so we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Nice jab. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side, so he'll keep feinting out.
Over the top. This fight's gonna go.
This double leg shot.
You can feel the reverberations here at the broadcast booth as he slams him down there with conviction.
You should see that. The moment those two big boys hit the mat, John, papers went flying. It was amazing. Where's that working man camera?
Yeah, we need that working man right now. This table is a mess. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by St. Pierre. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Big ground and pound.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Good shot, take him down. Timing display there. Nice takedown lands.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, St. Pierre's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh! Stop it and he will!
Oh, my God!
What a fight! So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 1 second of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by...
I'm like 10, 11 points from 19. I ain't been getting nothing. Another Nate Diaz.
You ready to fight?
the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live event.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night in a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
Oh, nice inside kick.
All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target is very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang.
You gotta be careful here defensively.
You got to be very careful because your opponent's standing tall and getting all of his weight into every punch. He needs to move.
Fighters back to their feet here. Attempts the front kick there. Oh, beautiful hook there. Diaz gets hit with a kick. Man, how about the crisp boxing, kickboxing of Leon Edwards here tonight? It's amazing how much he has improved since his UFC debut a few years ago, and really has established himself as one of the best welterweights in the world. Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Diaz.
Oh, nice.
Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws the punch.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Oh, man! There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Big right hand. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Back to his feet. And with the throw, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, side control now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Edwards gets up. He is back on the feet here. Ooh, diving punch lands.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Diaz's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Good work from the top here by Edwards. Horn sound for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Get this dude out the way.
All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guys...
And just like that, here we go with round two.
Ready.
Nate Diaz
Ready.
and Leon Edwards. Oh, he lands another straight to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Try to establish that jab. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Oh, nice high kick.
Combinations here. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Good.
the shot. Nice instincts. Whoa!
Oh, right hand.
Well, there's the swing and a miss. His cardio is really abandoning him at this stage of the fight, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even further. So let's see if he can preserve some stamina and try to figure out a way to get back in this fight. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish it.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Diaz's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively.
He does a great job of moving his head side. Another he's going pad.
Gets back to his feet. Trying to finish this fight.
Hey, I'm 5 points away. I need one more match. Let me try to hit this 19 real quick. Same. I need another division, man. I can't do it. I need these 5 more points if I can get it. If I can win this next match.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I see you guys slowly make your way up on Rank Online. Since after every match I'm getting like 4 to 8 points. Not really much. Oh, looks like messed up. That's for all of it. Yeah, it's all good. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta wait 30 minutes. I quit too many times. I ain't like the division. Well, in that case, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to college football. Get a match in. Since I'm banned for like 30 minutes, I'll come back to it.
EA Sports.
Hey, video game and game. If you still in the chat, how your player look, man? You got a different gamer tag?
entering accessibility screen, you have 21 options. Menu narration option is set to off.
As y'all can see, I just whooped the #1 team in college football, Georgia Bulldogs. He thought it was sweet. Had to get my school, Northern Illinois. So we're gonna try to get to the national championship with a lower tier school. Oh shoot, appreciate it. Video Game and Game, you subscribe, man. I appreciate it, G. Thanks for the subscribe, man. I gotta see who your character is, man. I don't know who you is. See, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the school NIU. I can't get in my uniform, they bogus. I'm going against the Bulldogs again, that's crazy.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges, Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. here for the offense. On the run, it's Beck. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Delton. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. They'll run play action.
Oh, no.
Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Back to pass, it's Hampton. He's right on target. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
He's gonna pass. Oh, fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
When running backs square their shoulders up, that's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive, put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Woo! And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Dogs are on the move. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Northern Illinois 3, Georgia 0.
We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. He's looking for a man on second down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Delp. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And he intercepts it. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Offense getting set for first down. Looking downfield, it's Hampton. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Jukes his way for more. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And the Huskies will keep this drive going. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Evans. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just... And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Oh, I ain't even know to play myself.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
To the air, it's Hampton. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
You know, I think if I'm the quarterback, I'm probably not throwing at this linebacker anymore. That's now already his 2nd pick in this game. He's been doing an outstanding job in coverage. I think if you're the QB, you got to start avoiding him.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pressure coming. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Get set, get set.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Northern Illinois 3, Georgia.
And the Bulldogs will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Wants to throw. It's Hampton. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when the defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking downfield, it's Hampton. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Now on first down from the 30. With jet sweep pass. Got enough for the first. Ball spins away. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Northern Illinois 3, Georgia, 0.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is...
Touchdown, Georgia! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Back to throw, it's Hampton. He's taking the deep shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. I think at this point you might as well try to throw the ball down the field because this dog defense is not giving an inch.
They don't give an inch. They hunt the whole entire game, and they're all highly recruited kids. They're all talented. They're all going to get drafted, but they play for each other. They play with fight. They play with aggression, and that's why you always see them near the top of the defenses in all of college football.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. And that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Off play action. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for a man. It's Hampton. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? What's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this one to bring us to a deadlock in the final moments. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And with 2 seconds left, their last chance to send it to overtime. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Pretty good this game. They had opportunity to score off the interceptions. Just making plays. I need to throw it more. Okay. 62, 2-0. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get another one. Shoot, I might as well. When I'm going home though, that's the thing. We 2-0 right now. We're trying to go undefeated. Hopefully we don't go against Georgia again. This mall taking forever. They said estimated wait time was 10 seconds. I can't even exit or cancel. I might have to close out. It's kind of nasty. Go back to it. I bet he never thought he was gonna lose to one out you.
EA Sports.
No, it don't work like that. The Miami Hurricanes, okay. I'm still not home. It's crazy.
The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll turn to Martinez. Twist his way through. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. That Miami offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Restrepo. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
The give out of the gun. Puts him in the spin cycle. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything, and the U is known for attitude.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that pass picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. Fighting to get it out in the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
He'll bring it back. It's Restrepo. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Northern Illinois, 7. Miami, 2.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Dropping back, it's Ward. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Gets rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Martinez. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They want to run this quarterback. The ball's free. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Try to get it to the edge. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Everybody talks about DBs. They talk about dropping in coverage and not being physical. That DB begs to differ. Great tackle coming up and playing physical like a linebacker.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Check. Red 54, flex combo. Red 50.
They'll try the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Patriot.
Back to throw, it's Ward. Pressure coming. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure.
Oh, look out! The 40, at the 30, inside the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's going to score.
He quit. Dang. That's crazy. He knew it was over with. We got another win. Let's go. That's wild. So we 3-0. Okay. So I guess the division. Okay. So right now I'm in recruit division. Okay, I get it. So out of those 9 games, I'm gonna get ranked. Interesting. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it off on that note. We had a pretty good stream today. Appreciate everybody coming through. Video gaming gang, appreciate the subscribe and coming through, man. Anybody else, whoever subscribed, liked the video, thank you as well. But y'all know what it is. Until next time, Major Gaming out. Peace.